Kongo Demokratik Cumhuriyeti Hükümeti adına Turizm Bakanı Naimba Matondo Modero.
Projet d'accord en matière de tourisme entre le gouvernement de la République de Turquie et le gouvernement de la République démocratique du Congo. Les signataires, au nom du gouvernement de la République de Turquie, M. Mehmet Nouri Ersoy, ministre de la Culture et du Tourisme. Au nom du gouvernement de la République démocratique du Congo, M. Nisimba Matondo Modero, ministre du Tourisme.
Anlaşmaların imza töreni sona ermiştir. Ortak basın toplantısı için sözü Sayın Cumhurbaşkanlarına bırakıyorum.
Monsieur le Président, la cérémonie de signature est terminée. Nous pouvons passer à la conférence de presse.
Sayın Cumhurbaşkanı, saygıdeğer
Esteemed President, esteemed members of delegation, valuable members of press, I would like to greet you all wholeheartedly and with best regards. I am pleased to host my dear friend Tshisekedi in our country. I would like to once again welcome him and his delegation members to our country. Congo Democratic Republic is an important ally for us in the African continent. From the Democratic Republic of Congo, this visit is the first of its kind at official level, and it is, I believe, going to open a new page for the relations in between our countries. During our talks with my dear friend, we had a chance to address our relations in all aspects. We have reaffirmed our will to further improve our relations mutually and to bring our economic and trade relations to a level that befits our friendship. We will be exerting a lot of efforts. At the first stage, our bilateral trade volume is targeted to increase up to 250 million. And the agreements signed before indeed will contribute a lot to achieve that goal. When it comes to security and anti-terrorism, we are willing to further improve our cooperation. I would like to thank to Mr. President for the sincere support he lent for our fight against the FETÖ terrorist organization. I would like to thank on behalf of my nation and extend my personal thanks. In Kinshasa, the Democratic Republic of Congo transferred the FETÖ school to the Mare Foundation of our country and showed their solidarity to us. At the school where Turkish and Congolese teachers are teaching, we have more than 500 students. And we are particularly happy to see that the success rates of the school are ever increasing. Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo authorities are expected to deliver their strong support on the forthcoming periods for our fight against terror. From February on, the President and the Republic of Congo is presiding the African Union, and they have been running many activities to contribute to the development of Africa, and also attaches great importance to our relations with the country, and we attach a greater importance, a greater level of importance to the prosperity of the continent, and we believe the best solutions for the problems available in the continent will be found by the people of the continent itself. To further improve our relations and to is one of the basic principles of our a comprehensive, inclusive foreign policy. The essence of our relations with Africa is sincerity, fraternity, and solidarity. With the countries of the continent, we have an approach to continue with our cooperation on the basis of a win-win, and we will be exerting efforts to achieve so. Since 2013, the expansion and partnership policies we have been running indeed contributed a lot in terms of bringing about momentum to our relations with the continent. In Istanbul and also in 2014 in Maloba, twice we held a Turkey-Africa partnership summits. As I served as the Prime Minister of the country and as well the President of the country, I visited 28 African countries. During the pandemic, the medical supplies we have sent indeed showed that we stood, and we have been standing with our African brothers and sisters. The strong momentum we have achieved so far will be even further strengthened. The African Union, to which we are a strategic partner, we plan to organize the third Turkey-Africa partnership meeting, and we talked about the preparations as regards the summit during our talks with the President Tshisekedi. We have decided to continue with our work to prepare for the organization of the summit. This historic visit paid by the President hopefully will be auspicious for both of our countries. And I once again would like to thank to Mr. President, and I send my greetings on behalf of my nation and personally to the people of the Democratic Republic of Congo. Thank you very much, my dear friend. And Mr. President, I would like to thank you. First, I would like to thank to you on behalf of my dear wife and the members of our delegation for your warm hospitality. I also expressed that to Mr. President himself. For the first time at the presidential level, an official visit by Democratic Republic of Congo has been paid to Turkey, and I am also here as the chairperson of the African Union, and this shows how much of importance we attach to our relations with Turkey. This is also an indicator that we are ready for cooperation with Turkey in all fields. This will ever grow in momentum. And you, Mr. President, has already mentioned many issues we addressed during our bilateral talks. During our bilateral talks in Turkey, we also addressed the Turkey-Africa summit, and we talked about the potential organization of it in November. This is an important goal for Africa, creating a free trade zone and addressing a consumer population of 1.5 billion are of our goals. And in this regard, to further strengthen the market we talk about, and as well to pave the way for other cooperation opportunities in the field of economy. We believe these are very important developments. On the occasion of this visit, I also, using this opportunity, would like to state that we condemned the coup attempt that took place, the military coup that took place in Africa. And during our talks, we addressed various other subjects as well. In the eastern territories of the Democratic Republic of Congo, there are certain interventions. We talked about those. And I am pleased to hear the good wishes of Mr. President. And about 24 hours ago, an attack took place on our territories, and we unfortunately lost some citizens. And Mr. President here conveyed his condolences to us. So in this regard, a military cooperation in between both of our countries can be possible to increase the capacity of our armed forces technically and equipment-wise, so that all elements of violence can be eliminated from our soil. Within the framework of the development of the Democratic Republic of the Congo, we talked about possibilities for further cooperation. We talked about our mineral resources and our natural resources, and shared we have a great potential in the country. And in the field of agriculture, we believe Turkey will be materializing many projects in the field of agriculture. This also is related with the mining, as Mr. President stated, on the basis of win-win. We will continue to work together to the benefit of both countries and for our greater good. Infrastructure is another important subject for the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and we have had a chance to meet certain representatives of various Turkish companies, and we have learned that they are planning to materialize projects in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. This all shows that we have ever-flourishing relations in between both of our countries, and it will become stronger and stronger. And we wish for that. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed participants, this was briefly all I had to say. But I would like to state finally that the talks we held were very constructive, and using this opportunity, I once again would like to thank to Mr. President for his warm hospitality, and also the closeness and the will to establish good relations with the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Thank you all very much. Thank you, Mr. President. So we will leave the floor to our guests for the first question. The members of press from the Democratic Republic of the Congo. The floor is yours.
Nos Excellences, avec nos hommages différents, incontestablement,
Excellencies, first of all, I would like to convey my best regards. With no doubt,
nous obligerait à comprendre que les relations entre la Turquie et la RDC n'ont pas seulement
this visit marks the importance of relations in between Turkey and Congo,
également
and shows that our relations are
pour ceux
at a good level, but we on the other hand see that these relations are exemplary.
nous avons juste une question.
For those who have doubts about our relations, I believe this is a chance to show that our relations set examples. When it comes to my question, we witnessed the signing of 3 agreements in between the Democratic Republic of the Congo and Turkey.
Que demain sera mieux qu'hier.
And you shared some insights as regards the talks you held, the bilateral talks you held together. So we believe that the future will be even better. But concretely, what can Turkey do for the Democratic Republic of the Congo? Congo is a big country in the heart of Africa, and its potential has been spoken by many. And What could be the concrete projects to be materialized by Turkey?
entre la
Another question is as regards the location of Congo. It can help the channels of communication between the African
Çok
continent
teşekkür
and our country
Öncelikle
become fruitful. What could be
çok
done in that field as well?
söylemek lazım.
Thank you very much. First of all, one thing is to be spoken very clearly. The Democratic Republic of the
Şurada bir
Congo
koyalım. 2 milyon 400 bin kilometre kareye sahip
is a country with 2.4 million square kilometers of
yeraltı
surface area.
zenginlikleriyle
With
farklı
its
bir
mineral and natural resources, it is
Sayın Cumhurbaşkanı
indeed
ile
a distinct
bunları da konuştuk.
country in the African continent.
Kazan
We talked about those
esasına
with
dayalı
Mr. President.
iş adamlarımızla iş
On the basis
adamlarımız
of a
arasında
win-win perspective,
yeni bir süreci başlattık.
our business people, our businessmen, we said should start
Şu andaki
a new
ticaret
process.
bu iki
The
ülke
current trade volume we
aslında
have in between our countries
bir ticaret
indeed
değil.
is
Bunun
not
için
one
ne
that
yaptık? Şimdi
reflects
ilk
the
etapta dedik,
potential of both of our
250
countries.
milyon dolarlık
Therefore,
bir
we
ticaret
said
hacmi
at the first
belirleyelim.
stage our goal
Yarın
for the trade
İstanbul'umuzda
volume should be
iş
$250
adamlarımızla
million.
Sayın Başkan'ın
And tomorrow
buluşması
in
var.
Istanbul, Mr. President will
Ve bu
meet the businessmen
buluşmada iş
from
adamlarımıza kendileri bir
Turkey,
istikamet
and during
verecekleri
that
gibi
meeting,
iş
our businessmen
adamlarımızın da
will give him
süratle
directions,
önümüzdeki
and
süreçte
our businessmen
benim de bu yıl
in the
sonuna kadar
forthcoming
veyahut da
eras.
kendilerinin bana tavsiyesi önümüzdeki yılın Ağustos-Eylül ayı
By the next year's
isabetli olabilir
August or
dediler.
September,
Artık biz bunun
will
çok da ayına bakmayacağız.
start their
Biraz
operations.
beklemeden
We will not, indeed, at
biz
the end,
Kongo Demokratik
care for what
Cumhuriyeti'ne
month it is, but
iade-i ziyareti gerçekleştirerek
winter or
iş
summer,
adamlarımızın
we will be
alması suretiyle
visiting the
yanımıza
Democratic Republic of
biz de
the
bir
Congo
iade-i
with our
ziyareti
businessmen
yapacak
and will
ve
return the
kendilerinin
visit.
burada yaptıkları bu görüşmelerden sonra ben de iş adamlarını yanıma alıp
And after
beraber
their meeting tomorrow,
yeraltı
after discussing all possible
işlerde neler yapabiliriz?
projects, will pay
Savunma
then a
sanayide
visit
neler
to the
yapabiliriz?
country to figure out what we can do in the defense industry, in agriculture,
Tarım
for
endüstrisine
natural
yönelik
and mineral
neler
resources,
yapabiliriz?
and what else can be done for
Bu tarım endüstrisi sıradan bir olay değil.
the agriculture industry, because it is
Tarıma
not
yönelik,
something very ordinary.
hayvancılığa yönelik
It is
atılacak
related with
adımlarla beraber
all agricultural
gerek Kongo Demokratik
activities and
Cumhuriyeti'nin
also husbandry.
bugün 100 milyona doğru giden
There could be
nüfusu,
many steps to be taken,
Türk nüfusuyla beraber
and the population of the Democratic Republic of the Congo is almost 100 million,
imkanına
and
sahip
it gives
olacağız.
it may give us the chance to deal with many issues together. When it comes to the defense industry, Turkey has a lot of means and a great power in defense industry, and in that area there could be certain steps we can take together.
Yeni bir sıçramanın
And Turkey has been experiencing a new movement in the field of automotive, so we can also materialize certain projects. Agriculture and industry
barajlar
are of other fields
bu konuda atılacak
we can
adımlar
cooperate on.
ve
Another issue is the
kendilerine
construction
de
of
söyledim.
dams, water
Özellikle
dams. There could be a lot of possibilities.
derin su
I said it
noktasında
to the Mr. President himself. When it comes to the
liman
deep waters,
ihtiyacı.
there is a need for the construction of
Bu liman
ports.
ihtiyacı
This is
bizim liman
very
işletmecisi
crucial.
firmalarımız
And our port operating companies can be engaged in construction of ports very fast.
Kongo Demokratik
They
Cumhuriyeti
can very rapidly construct those ports, and then the
yaptığımız ikili görüşmelerde
Democratic Republic of the Congo will not be in need of other external parties or countries. So I believe today's talks and also the talks that Mr. President will hold with the businessmen tomorrow will be very fruitful, and we will be standing with the Democratic Republic of the Congo in all stages relevant. So now we will leave the floor to the members of press from Turkey. From Celal, my name is Celal Çamur from NTV. Mr. President, about the operation of the Kabul airport in Afghanistan, there have been certain talks with the US and Qatar. From those talks, has there been any concrete outcome, Mr. President? Distinguished friends, as of now,
Katar Havalimanı'nın işletilmesiyle ilgili tabii işin başından itibaren
about the operations of the airport,
yaklaşım içerisinde oldu.
from the beginning on, we have exhibited a positive stance.
Henüz yok.
However, at this moment, we have not
Bu yaklaşımımızı koruduk, koruyoruz.
been reciprocated in terms of positive approaches. We preserve our
Prensiplerimize,
positive approach.
yaklaşım tarzımıza olumlu bir süreç
If a positive process continues in response to
ortaya
our
koyarız.
positive approach and
Konuda
principle,
Katar başta olmak
we
üzere
will reciprocate that, starting
ve şu an
with
itibariyle
Qatar,
işte
primarily
az önce
with Qatar.
biliyorsunuz, yani buna kalıcı demek herhalde zor.
It is
Geçici
for now difficult to
kabine
call it
açıklandı.
permanent,
Geçici
but
kabine
a temporary
nereye
and
kadar devam eder,
interim
onu da biz bilemeyiz.
cabinet
Bize
has
düşen şu
been
anda
announced
sadece bu süreci
officially. We do not
dikkatle
know
takip
how long
etmektir.
it will last, but
Tüm
what's
Afganistan için
our share is to follow this process very cautiously, but I wish
Evet,
that it
değerli
will be
arkadaşlar,
auspicious
çok
for
teşekkür ediyorum.
Afghanistan.
Buluşmamızın hayırlara vesile
Yes, dear friends, I would
olmasını
like to thank you all very much, and I hope that this visit
Güzel bir görüşme
will
oldu.
be beneficial for all
Gerek
parties.
heyetler
It
arası,
has been a very
gerek ikili
effective
görüşmemiz gerçekten
meeting. Both our
faydalıydı.
bilateral meetings and tete-a-tete
Şimdi de
meeting
iş adamlarımız
have proven to be very fruitful, very
arkadaşlarımızla
constructive.
birlikte
And with all our
Birlikte
colleagues, friends, and
Sağ olun,
businessmen,
var olun.
we will now leave for our dinner. Thank you all very much.
excuse me.
Yes.